Okay, enough scrolling random piss. Let's get it on. Welcome back to another Game with Full Buck stream. Today, I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing. I have a bunch of things that I know I have to do, but I haven't really decided where to go. So this is done. This is done. So we'll see what of these things we can do. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Do I do a little bit more polish on the final boss? I mean, that doesn't really matter much. I'm gonna do some. Well, I am kind of working on it though already, so I might as well do it. You know. But first, I need to, well, get the save file that has access to that mission. So let's do save file location, and I'm gonna duplicate myself. Not gonna duplicate myself. That wouldn't be healthy. Boom. Get dead. Boom. Data. Also don't need this thing. Unlock save data. Anyway. I might have been too fast with that, but we'll see. Abandon. I know I need to maybe first make sure I pause the game so it doesn't override the save. Let's make this a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Look at it. Look at it being so big. Yeah, this is the right one. Blah 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 blah. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so let's see our finale. Let's give ourselves a nice little build, a nice little boss killer, which is it's just this, you know. It's just all you need. It's just repeat shells with wing. A certified boss killer. Okay. Let's load the final room. Okay. We need a proper sound for this. If he does that, then he does this. Oh! No. I wasn't invincible. Piss! Okay. Well, I guess we're doing it again. Just need to make sure to set the invincibility on. But yeah, it seems that the boss is working properly. So let's do this. Holy! Boom. Okay. There we go. Final boss. A boss. I'm gonna need to record this and make a sound for it. So yeah, I need to destroy the eggs and the webs, right? Okay, so let's open up, oops, this. And essentially on that coroutine. Okay, what is a web? Web shrub. Web shrub. Let's find where this is spawned. Wait, can't I just get this pool and... Huh. Can I do... Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, not here. Let's copy this just to have it as a reference. Can I do this? Master object pooler dot instance dot release all, and then pool name web shrub. So I just destroy them essentially. And the other thing, I need to all eggs. Eggs. Actually, all eggs. This might actually be something that... There we go. This could be interesting. So we do between 0 and 1. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, in the beginning I want to record the thing. Look at all these festivals and all of them are useless for me. Okay. Right, I need to record this. Unity, you suck. You suck a big dong. A big schlong with your crashes. I don't know why Unity is crashing so much. Like, it's probably my fault. But still. I mean, I don't know, like, is it my fault that Unity crashes? Like, it's obviously not an intended way of Unity behavior. I'm just thinking, like, maybe the game has become so complex in a way with my spaghetti code that it's just, you know, it has problems. Let's see. That's all I need. Okay, so let's go to this. Hello, governor. We're gonna, is this the first one? Yes. And only this one, we're gonna use this one. So I have my recording over here. And we're gonna set movie region to playhead. Okay. So, first of all, this is essentially using the same taunt as the first boss, so I might kind of reuse that at least a little bit. Audio, enemies, boss 1, taunt. Oh, it's just this? Really? Oh, right, and it's this. Right. Okay, now let's get some monster sounds. Let's pause the music for a touch. Alright. It needs to be longer. Alright. Let's see. Large insect or reptile. Warning roar. That is, yeah, this one might be the one. Let's see this. Boop. So what I'm thinking is kind of do some braked sound. You know, here where it glitches. I would maybe, no, that's not it. It's a scissors tool. Boop. You know? Let's see. You know? timing is also really good. And we're gonna have the glitching sounds. Well, there goes my face. It exploded. Ba-boom! Alright. So, let's bounce, bitches. This is gonna be Gifob. Final boss. Taunt. Go back to Unity. And I guess we can, you know, we're gonna have this be a final boss, maybe. Create folder. Final boss. And drop this thing. There we go. Boop. And now what I need to do is trigger this, and this will essentially be triggered like on the first boss's animation, right? So on this guy, we're gonna add him the final boss taunt. So let's do final boss taunt sound SO, and we're gonna do public void play final boss taunt sound. Boom. There we go. I just need to figure out what exactly it has to trigger. Oh, right, but we also do if glitch boss is null, return. Right, we only want to play this if it's actually the final boss. Okay, animation, taunt in. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. We're just gonna remove the initial sound. So let's go back here. I'm gonna do this. And bounce this again. Replace. And let's replace it here. So just to be sure, boom. Okay, so you I guess I can do this. So taunt, play taunt sound. We're gonna do this instead. If it's not null, right? Else we're gonna do this. Okay, that should actually help that part. And I think the timing should also be pretty good. If not, I'm just gonna make a separate script for it, and that's gonna be it. Maybe that would be a safer way to do it either way, just so I can have easy adjustments. But we'll see. If this is just gonna work, then it's fine. Yeah, it's a little late. So we're gonna do this play final boss taunt sound, right? And essentially what we're gonna do here we're gonna be checking if it equals null to play it, and here we're just gonna play the sound if it's not null. And then we're just gonna play it a little bit sooner, maybe 2 frames. Sorry. Right, I need to set the thing. Sorry, I was distracted. Let's go again. This taunt in. We're gonna add a new event here, 2 frames before. And let's make this play there you go. Okay, well, let's see how this looks, or sounds rather. Okay. Another thing I want to do, I want the second boss ground slam attack to happen faster. Stop charging. Yeah, this needs to be just one. No. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill the guy. Okay. Let's do it again. Wait, don't I have that thing open still? Please? Yes, I do. Okay. Sorry, had to figure something out. Okay, so let's see if the charge attack is now faster. Although this was called charge attack finish. I know I did something with the glitch boss here. Stop charging. Yeah. How did you get play? So what is this then? Stop charging. Spawn short strikes. Sure. Attack 2 finished. But then I do behavior state equals 2. And then I do this. So I want to have the same thing happen here, essentially. Stop charging crab. Okay. Attack 2 finished. And then attack state 2 does the ground slam. So here I just need to have this be a 1 as well. We'll see if that checks out. Bang, 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 bang. Right, now I want to see how it looks. Yeah, that's way better because it pushes them immediately, right? Okay, that's good. Sorry guys, I need to wait. Mm. Oh yeah, just a second. Okay, well, I'm back. There you go, just fix that. Let's continue. Do I have the death sounds done? I think I do. Let me just check that to be sure. I think that's gonna be also kind of done with the victory sound. Okay. Let's get you down to 1 HP. And... Right, I also need to check if the things get disabled, right? So let's do that as well. Okay. So I need to get through the thing at least once, so a couple of things get spawned, some enemies and stuff like that. I can get him to 1 HP, and then I need to wait for him to spawn all of these things. I think these things did actually disappear, so that's good. And I have the webs, and I have the eggs. If you don't have a boss killing build, is getting through these shrooms. Okay, but like that's a lot of crap on the floor now, so that should be a good test if this works. Okay, that seems good. Also, I need to face him up here. So let's do that real quick. So boss level. Why is there so much stuff open? Let's close to the right. Okay, now I have this. So when the boss level concludes, close all spikes, start final cutscene. Maybe we do this here, right? We like wait for a little bit like that, and then this. Looking up, true. I think this should be good. Shabadaba. Oh my god! Let's see how this looks. I'll just go one by one. This is a really quick test I can do, so might as well. Right, did I... Let's try it again, because I need to look down as I do that. So I'm gonna maybe go above him. But this should, I think this should work. Yeah, well, let's go. that's good. Alright. So yeah, I need the... I'm thinking, should I make a separate animation for this guy? So he's like without all of that, you know, all of the stuff. Might make sense. So let's go ahead and do that. My god. Let's do a art. Is this HQ? Characters? No. But I should have... no. That ain't eat Chief Keef. Headquarters maybe? Marmalade Man. Okay. So maybe let's check. Really? I have this thing here. It's just a GIF. I mean, I do have the whole thing in. Doesn't seem like I have it anywhere else, so I guess we're gonna be doing that. How big is this? This is 10 by 10. Okay, so let's do file, nope, sprite size divided by 10. Okay. I really don't have this anywhere. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so So essentially, I'm gonna do this whole thing. So this is the idle. New tag, idle, solo, jam, bugs. There you go. Table. And we just adjust the hand. Wait, this is the whole thing? Okay, interesting. And I guess it makes sense. So let's just do, I'm just gonna do something like that. And then on this side, maybe we do something like this. Looks a little weird. Maybe I need to kind of adjust the other hand as well. Maybe we can do Okay, how does this look? I mean, the other hand doesn't look correct now, somehow. Should it be more like this? Maybe. Well, like I'm thinking like he could stand like this, you know? Wait, which frame did I change? Oh, a random one. I see. Okay. Right. So let's now do the same thing for you, my friend. So this works, I think. So essentially here, I would do the same thing. Maybe if I could, like this. But then up here, I would just take this hand. And then down here, I would delete, oops, stuff below the hand. Right, so this is wave, solo. But wait, I do have. Is it this thing? no, I can just leave this for now. Maybe if we did it like this. No, actually, I would need this one here. Oh, right. Let's merge down. I'll do a little bit of this. And then here I need the first frame. And we just do it like slightly lower. Or we could just do a smear. Oh. So now we would have this whole thing as a tag, whole thing, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think this looks good. So essentially I would need this thing. No, shit. Let's save this and then let's remove this part. Right, and I need the warping in thing, which can be a separate image maybe. Let's see. So I have the Marmalade Man here. He already has an outline, so maybe I should make sure that that's a thing as well. So yeah, let's just export this. Nope, export. Okay, and then we do this and this and this, and we outline it with a singular outline. Wait, that doesn't seem... It doesn't seem like it exported all of them. Export. This is not all of the frames, brother. Like there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 frames. Does this look like 18 frames to you? Packed. I don't understand why the packed type doesn't support without merge duplicates. I mean, sure, but like... Alright, well then just do this. Don't merge duplicates. Like, I know it's not efficient, but it's just easier for me to use. So this is quite wide. I'm gonna have to make it like that. There we go. Okay. Why can't I save it? This is gonna be one of those wait, can I just then adjust this one? Probably, right? Why did these turn the other way? Huh. Well, that's a little strange. But this is essentially... I can just use this one then. So we're gonna do 5, 1, 2. And then let's do grid 64 by 64. I'm just gonna adjust where these things are placed. And then let's do this. Paste this guy here and give him an outline. Right, we need to go back to grid 16 by 16. That was a mistake. There we go. Now, should I flip them just to have it be consistent? Probably. Okay, so we have this guy here. Oops. Did that mess it up? No. How fortunate for me. Okay, so now let's reapply this by cell size. And we're gonna do custom. We're gonna do 0.25 on this thing. Okay. So we have this thing ready. Okay. I just need him to warp in. So let's do that part. How do you do... I guess it's gonna be like a hologram thing. Okay. So I guess step one is to make him, well, look like a hologram, maybe. So boom. I guess I just color the thing. Wait, what if I do color mode RGB and then I just remove all of the non-blues, right? And then I do color mode indexed. And then I can kind of adjust that, right? Just paste this. Maybe we're gonna move you a little bit to the right and then kind of work off of that idea. It's a little, like I could definitely use brights a little bit more as well. You know? Do you go into darker shit as well? Not really, right? Right. The problem is it's not really like everything is bright in a hologram, I think. You know, it's just about the shapes. But essentially everything is the same color, right? So including the beard and basically everything, right? It's just about we could give it a little bit of shape, you know. It's like a ghost. Ghost. Now the question is, will I also reduce the opacity on this guy? Right, so like if I make a new layer, and then I make this layer's opacity a little lower. Just a touch though, right? Not too much, just a little bit. Maybe 50%. He's a ghost. But I can do that in the game. I can lower the opacity in there. Now, essentially, I need to get from this stage to, well, to this stage. Right. Yeah. Now how do you do, I mean, probably some sort of a glitch thing. But initially it just needs to cycle through some sort of a, like a beaming in thing, I think. I'm definitely using these colors. These colores. Like maybe we could have a central line, right? Yeah, definitely. So I haven't done a beaming in thing for quite a long time. I wonder if I still have a reference to it somewhere. Let's do documents, game dev. Wait, I don't have this thing here? Am I drunk? Okay. Do I have it on Drive? What is this? Oh, this was my idea of making tile sets for people. This was quite a cool project actually. I liked doing this. Maybe one day. Okay, I guess I don't have it. Well, that's a shame. Right, I have this thing. At some point I drew for Brawl Stars, for Supercell, and this is the thing that I drew for them. Jesus, look at me. Look at me do art. And this is essentially, I just made their characters into pixel art. But this is really a lot of fun as well. Man, I did a good job, I think. This looks good. This was a fun thing to do. This was this is from Klaus, my favorite cartoon probably. I used to do like daily pixel art, or I tried to at least for a while. Also one of my favorite things. This was fun to do. I made all of them separate first, and I kept adding them. This is cool. I don't know what I was doing with this. Well, you know, doing it every day, you kind of... Sometimes you do a better job, sometimes you do a worse job. Don't know what this was about as well. That's pretty funny. Well, that was a trip down memory lane. Anyway, I guess I don't have a reference for warping in, so we're just gonna have to wing it. Wait, but I do have... Wait, can I attach my... I don't have a slot for it, which is kind of annoying, but maybe... Where is it? Let's see if this works. This disc sometimes wakes up, sometimes it doesn't. At some point it's probably just gonna explode into nothingness. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, what do you do with this? Like, I could just do like a warping, like a glitching little beam, you know? So can I do new tag, warp in? This would need to be a lot faster though. So let's maybe do, oh. Looks bad. You know, all part of the process. I guess the central part would be the bright thing, now that I think about it. Would it be though? Yes, the central part will be bright. So let's swap this thing. Boom. Now, do I want to make it like this? It essentially, something has to loop. But also, do I want to make it like a warping, or do I just make like some sort of a glitching silhouette, you know? I could also do with like the first, oh, you know what? No, yeah, we're not gonna be doing it like that. I'm thinking about, I could have like a silhouette first. So essentially just to make this a single color. And maybe I'm gonna make it a little wobbly first. So a little more, how do you say? Not as crisp. But even before that, I just want to make it a noise. I don't know how you go about making noise. We definitely can do alpha locking. Wait, don't I have... Yeah, this. Is this like a... That's not good. What about this? That's also not good. You know what I need? I need the silly tool that MS Paint has. This thing. There you go. But you need to lock alpha. Right, okay. Then we just do a little bit of well, a little bit of noise. Does that look like noise? I guess I need the blacks. Maybe the problem is that I use metallic grays. I should really just use... Like, we're talking about the first frame only here, right? This would just like be a, you know, like this into this is what I'm thinking. Right? You know, so it like glitches in, but then we would do just continuing glitching. Definitely needs to be faster. And then we do a little bit of like this. That's not how that looks usually. Maybe I guess that this part would be kind of messier, you know. I need to make a quick little adjustment about something that I was doing, because I see that that's yeah, this thing. And that should fix that issue. Okay, let's move on. Now the question is, should this thing be a little bit... I mean, it could have a little bit of like detail, no? Like this maybe? I guess I can do a new layer and just do this here instead. Then I can kind of adjust how much I want stuff to be, well, wrong. So then we can do like this part could be completely blank, you know? Now, is that too much? I have a call, just a second. There we go. Okay, so can it just glitch through this thing? Like, is that enough? It's really not, right? So I'm gonna need a little bit more. Like, it needs a couple of Right. Could also like glitch up and down, right? Haven't thought about that. Let's put all of these in the same layer first. Can I do this as well? Like, I don't know how much sense this makes. But, you know, I'm just kind of doing random stuff here, so we'll see. Maybe one really wonky one, you know. So can I now just do through these? Right. So I would have this first frame and then boom. And I can definitely do some like data points or something, I don't know. Or we can do them somewhere else as well. And then we could do like maybe a line like this, and then you know, do I drop an Easter egg in here? I don't know what kind, but you know. Need to do another one of these for the general, so I need to have the same number of frames. So it's 12 frames. I think that feels okay. So now I need to go from this into this into this. Like, how weird would that look? Like if I do all here and make this a little longer. And same for you. So could we do like maybe a couple of frames that it's coming together slowly? And then what I would do is essentially take this guy and put him on top of it. Oh. Oops. Huh. Wait, where? Huh. And then same here. And here. And we just have a small little block here. And we do like and then we just do the reverse when we need to clear them. I think that should be okay. You know, you just do into this, into nothing. Okay, do I have that many? Yes, I do. Okay, so, well, this I'm actually pretty happy about this, to be fair. To be honest. So I just need these. just need these frames. Six. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need this one. Right? Yeah. And finally, there we go. And now I guess this one, does this one get an outline already? Kind of, I guess. We can do this and then just remove it a little bit. Like this part on the hologram, right? Like it's warping in, but it's not there yet, right? And then he's there. Maybe here it even blinks white. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Right, no, I wanted to add this in so that I have all the frames, cell size, and then we're going to do custom here, 0.25. So I have this ready, but I also need El General, which, holy sprite sheet, you have a lot of. Why do you have so much space, man? Well, this one is a lot simpler, so that's good. Let's make a new El Nuevo. We're gonna have this thing I mean, I could really add the general next to this animation and just have them both together. Or I could draw the general, at least, next to this one. Right? So you, my man, I'm gonna go here. here. And have this as a like bottom reference. Holy colors, okay. You know, and just kind of do, because I want to preserve a similar motion for him as well, because I guess that kind of makes sense, right? You know. You know. You know what? We could do that here instead. Yeah, that's probably better, safer. Kind of just want to have this noise over here. You know? There you go. And then we do this. Blop, blop. Bzz. I think now we want to have there you go. I'll just duplicate this right up the end. Better to do both of these at the same time. Both of these. But, you know, sometimes you remember to do it, sometimes you don't. Kind of a freebie. Just do whatever I want. Okay. This part is really on that side, I see. I'm not the best at glitches, but like this is not looking too bad. And if it's gonna look too similar, then I'm just gonna kind of put some frames around for the general. If I figure out that it would actually be better to make him look different. Okay. Oh. Now, what if I actually do, let's say, move these frames around a little bit? Yeah, maybe that's not bad. So it can be a separate thing. Okay. Then we can do a little bit of this thing. I mean, that seems okay, I think. Now I just need the final 3 things, right? So can I do... move these up here. Okay. Okay, that's also good. So, I don't need you, I guess. 32 by 32. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And where's the middle? Well, let's do this, I guess. Okay. So this now we can add. Cool. Hey man. Yeah, I'm doing some holograms today for, well, spoilers. It's pretty fun though. So general. There we go. Now where do you get an outline? Well, about here, but again, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. So not on the inside, not where you're still doing this. Looks so, thanks man, appreciate that. And then, oops. Same for here. There we go. Just started writing the next devlog script. Damn, that's cool, man. God damn. I just posted a new video yesterday, but I made it on Saturday. I'm probably gonna do another one tomorrow. Just keep on doing the YouTube shorts for a bit. I do think I'm gonna try to make a longer form thing at some point again. Just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to be much further along. Thanks man. This was just sent by a friend of mine. Yeah, that looks cool. Jesus. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So this is done and don't need this. Just needs to add the animations in. So these are just, yeah, so I can just slice them by size. I'm gonna do this here. There we go. So now we have all of these as well. That's good. I'm kind of feeling that maybe I should do some of these things off stream. So let's try to do something else. I'm kind of also, I think the problem is that I'm losing a little bit of energy. It's been a long week. And I just feel like doing some stuff in silence. But I do want to check one thing. So let's go into HQ. Let me just do one final check on what I created. Oh yeah, this looks good. I'm really happy with this actually. Let's abandon here. And now I need some sort of a... How can I test dialogues? Computer. Okay, so how does this work? Does it have a dialogue trigger? It does. So I could probably just do that. So maybe make, well, let's go to HQ. I think that's gonna be the easiest for me to do it really quickly. Or actually, I knew I misspelled it. So dialog controller, I want to have a test thing here. So I'm going to do a serialize field private dialog so test dialog, and then I'm gonna have in my update, I'm gonna do if, I'm gonna make this also Unity editor only, and then end if input dot get key down, we're gonna do key code G. I don't know why G, but you know. If we press G, we want to start dialog with the test dialog. There we go. And what I want to check is if I know how to animate stuff. Dialog controller, talk container, there we go. So here, let's add the, let's say, which one? Let's do, let's lock you in. You know what, let's actually open you up so I don't lose you. And let's do dialogues. Let's start with the doctor. And let's do relationship up stuff. Let's do this one. Let's first check if this works. And I can just press G. Yeah. That's good. Oh, another thing, yes, I want to change the colors of the talkers, so let's do that real quick. So I do have speakers here. So player speaker should just have white, I think. Scientist speaker, let's open this one up. So scientist speaker, don't I always also have maybe the characters? No, headquarters. There you go. So scientist could have, we could do the yellow for the scientist maybe. So scientist speaker, we would do this thing. Pilot, we could do green, but like really bright green, right? Boom. General, I don't have the general, well I have him somewhere else. He has the same military green. I mean, I could use the same color for chance. We'll see how that looks. Engineer. We can do some sort of a, something like that. Although it's really similar to this. Maybe I do like a red-ish. This might be too dark though. Oh, it's already using that color. There you go. Doctor, I think light blue is nice for the doctor. So I might just keep that. Is there anything else? Engineer, no. That's all of them, right? let's do a little bit of save project just in case. Okay, so now that I have this set up, what I want to check is the text animator resource, text animator, and let's do Unity, Fubuchi. Now I know he has the second one already, but I'm guessing things are similar. Oh, it's 3.0. Oh, so this is toolkit, okay. Docs. Oh, okay. Okay, does this just work if I, let's see. Let's just go ahead and try it and then go from there. I'm gonna do G, text box, target text, survive because it's so bad. Can I do, let's say, like, can I just write this wave in here? That's a little much. Okay, so I just need to know. Okay, now what I need to do is see if this works if I add it here. No. Here. Okay, so let's copy this, I guess, and let's go to Games Full of Bugs. We're gonna go to localization. We're gonna also open up this in a new tab. And then let's go to Dialogues, Doctor. So relationship up 1. And let's see if I just add this here. So would I do wave? And then do you do this? Like end of wave? Let's see how this, if this works. So let's go to dialogue texts, string tables, dialogues, doctor, and let's pull this thing in. Will it work? Because I want to animate some texts, right? I think it worked. Okay, so let's start it again. Okay, so that just works. Oh, that's gonna be fun, no? Like, it's gonna be a lot of work. There's a ton of stuff we can do. What else can we do? This is fun. Like, I want to make, you know, stuff that's important. I would make bold and stuff like that, you know? If nothing else, of course. Like, can I do bold? No? Okay, so that's why I need this. Hmm. So modifiers is essentially you can add a wiggle and end wiggle. Yeah, so I did this correctly. So A times 3 makes it stronger. So can I do this here? So can I do wave A times 3? But A is what? Where's the guide of what effects exist, you know? Ah, built-in effects list. Okay, let's see if that's a thing. Pendulum. A pen. Oops. Well, problem is the problem is that I'm using an old an older version. Right. But yeah, like, I don't need these, right? The bounce is good, waving is good, wiggle, shake is probably good. Wait, ink, shake, let's try these. Shake works. This works. I really should have this open to the side so I don't always have to rewrite it. So let's do... So yeah, this works. Shake. This one's definitely good. Wiggle. Wave works. Swing. Swing works. Slide. H. Slide. Rotation works. Well, this is confusing. Rainbow doesn't work, eh? Oh, it's rain B. There you go. Yeah, so that's like a lot of really useful stuff. Right? So can I do like shake? Or let's do a simpler one. Wave. A times 3. No. So this is, I guess, the new thing. This doesn't exist yet. Alright. but there's no like bold though. Can I do that on my own? Okay, I can do the bold. It's not really visible though. Yeah, because this thing doesn't have the best bold thing. So what if I do as well? Can I do like color? Yes, I can definitely change color. That does make sense. So I could kind of emphasize some stuff with that as well. Right. And then right. That is definitely going to be a lot more fun to read. It's going to be a lot of work though. I might, like, this might take a whole week. It's not something that I have to do now, that's the good thing. But yeah, this might take quite a bit to go through all the texts. But like, it's going to make them so much more readable, right? And I think that the effects that exist are more than enough, so that's good. And then I can also add my own event to kind of increase the intensity. That's good. Okay, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, he's white, he's blue. I think that does make sense. Now let's check. I want to check the general. I want to check the pilot. I really should make a new build today just to fix that awkward thing. Ready? Yep. You could also use like a, I don't know. It doesn't seem right for him, the color, so maybe more like a military green, like just this, you know? Basically what the player used to use. Or his hair gray. But is that just too boring? Well, one way to find out. Yeah, no, it looks like it's grayed out. So maybe really this military kind of green, you know? And then he has the kind of lighter yellow, which I guess it works. He has the yellow. This one might be too bright. Interesting enough. So what if I do... if I do this color, really. That seems okay. Like, should scientist be blue? Maybe. This one's fine as the orange. This one's also fine. Should it be a little darker? Because it's using this. What if I do this one instead? Like, blue is kind of a suiting color. Yeah, maybe this is like a more, it's more distinct. What about this guy? Maybe he's also a little bright. So, can I do this thing? Oops. Yeah, this one is just a little dark then. So what if I do like just a slightly brighter color? So like it's not this, it's just a brighter bandana color, right? I think that actually might work better. Yeah, it seems like it matches, you know. Okay, that's good. I like that. What about him? He's still a little strange. So let's delete. Let's see what we can do for him. Like, we could still do this. Could we do like a brown? Yeah, no, definitely not. You know what? Let's. Oh shit! Piss. I'm gonna check the doctor again if I need to brighten that up a little bit. I mean, it seems easy enough on the eyes. Maybe just a touch, like we don't want it this bright. Yeah, maybe just a touch brighter, right? Just a little bit. This seems good. Okay, let's go to you, my friend. This one seems okay, but maybe we can also just brighten up just a touch. Just a little bit. Mr. Engineer. No. This thing. Boom. Yeah, this seems good. Okay. So this guy. Yeah, we said this one is also nice. Okay. You looks good. Just the general is a little. I mean, this obviously doesn't work. General. Okay. What about this? I'm just kind of shooting in all directions and see what sticks. I mean, this one maybe, right? This one kind of looks like military green. Like this one has the bandana. It's kind of annoying because they have the same colors, so I don't really have a distinct color for this guy. What if I give him gold, you know? Like he's a fancy man. Yeah, that's too much. I mean, this works. Let's leave it like this for now. Player has the white, which is good. Makes sense that your is white. Maybe I should also... No, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, this is... Let's do 10 and time unscaled. Let's see if these things save first as well. Oh right, the goo man needs a color as well. Well, we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna make sure he has a proper color. Now let's do the talk container. Open you up and target text. We're gonna do 10 and unscaled time. What is this? Reference font size. Huh. Interesting. Maybe. Okay. Goo Man. Mr. Goo Man. Maybe he could use this color. Just straight up. Right. Could also use the goo color, you know. That's kind of that was my first instinct. So let's do, I can also do goo, no, shop, then workshop, no. Here, I should be able to see from this one if it looks good. And yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the stream after this. Hello. I mean, he's the goo man. It seems a little weird. What if I just try this color? Maybe even this one. Maybe that's just better, you know. Okay. So we have the colors. Save project. We're gonna start writing the change log, just so I have something on paper. Changes. Speaker text colors have been updated. We're also gonna remove this so I don't mess that part up. And then let's do dialog texts, doctor, and we're gonna, nope, not this. We need string tables, dialogues, doctor. We're gonna pull that in. Let's make a new build, just so I have those things done. I haven't done anything new, so yeah, everything should be good. I just need to make sure that the build number is correct. So let's make this say 6. And actually, let's play a quick game of it. I'm just gonna go through all the rooms of one level, or through enough rooms of one level. See if anything really weird pops up. Okay, so far so good. Good, okay, let's just make a new build, and then that's gonna be it for me for this week. I'm gonna still try to work today, obviously, but yeah, I'll see what I'm gonna do. Maybe I might do that end game thing. I just want to do it in silence. I'm kind of getting, I don't know. I just don't feel like streaming those things at the moment. They're also really spoilery. It's just gonna be easier for me to just do them. I'm probably gonna do some spoiler-esque stuff soon enough, right? But yeah, for now, let's just keep it like that. God damn, it's been a long week. I did a little less than I planned to do, but I did a little more of the things that I didn't plan to do, like polishing all the sound and stuff like that. That was really cool. But yeah, this thing, god damn, this is gonna be quite a process. Like how many, I mean, I don't have that many dialogues. Like I have I guess the whole initial story. So those are 2 dialogues. So like the tutorial talks. And then I have a bunch of player ramblings in the tutorial as well, which is probably like 5 or 6 of them. Then I have, well, relationship dingers, which is 5 for each character and another one for the final quest. So that's 18. And then I have initial introduction of characters, which is 3 for each. So that's 21. And I said the starting couple were about 30 with the general introducing you different biomes. So 30. And then we have the Goo Man and some generic ones, let's say 40, but those are like really short. And the final conversation, which is going to be really tedious, like really long process. But yeah, like 40-50 dialogues, I guess. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's gonna go faster and faster, but also, yeah, we'll see. Because I can just go through one by one here, right? And oh, you survived, and I can just have the effects at the side and just kind of throw them in. I'm gonna know how things look when I do one of them, with the colors and bold and stuff like that, and maybe, you know, making everything all caps, right, and stuff like that. So I should be able to go through them a lot faster after that. But yeah, there's a lot of dialogue. There's no doubt about that. I also need to figure out which of these to remove. I'm gonna have to go remove everything that's not used. That's gonna be really important, so I don't localize stuff that isn't being used. So I'm just gonna go through the tutorial. Okay, yeah, so these are just... like, these are all used, right? I'm just gonna go through them, just kind of color them and then delete whatever is, you know, whatever is not in the right place. Okay, build was completed. Let's do a quick little zippy zappy. Compressy. We're gonna go to Steamworks. Here, I think. Is it here? Steam Next Fest. Let's do this, I think. Steam pipe, web uploads. Blippy bloppy, bloopity bloopity. Did you switch the platform? You did. Congratulations. We're gonna remove all of this. Make a new build. I think I can just leave the same thing, but I don't know. You know, I'm worried I'm gonna mess something up. Okay, fair. Let's go here then. Boom. I'm also gonna, well, since this doesn't work, I might as well go back here. I'm just gonna make this to 7. Just upload a 6 and then, you know, go from there. Not gonna really broadcast that I made a small little adjustment. Anyway, you know, I think I'm just gonna sign off. Oh boy, I need to sleep. So, hope to catch you next week. I'm gonna do another stream on Monday if everything goes well, which I hope it should. Like today, our kid got sick during the night, so hopefully that doesn't turn into anything too serious. It's just a little cold or something. But yeah, if everything goes well during the weekend, I'm gonna do a little bit of marketing, make a new video and stuff like that. And then next week, just the regular Monday through Friday without Wednesday if Nina is gonna be home working with me. Not well, working on her own shit, but you know what I mean. So yeah, hope to catch you then. Thanks for stopping by, really appreciate you. If you like the game, you can wish this on Steam. As always, right? You know, what would be the better thing is to show the game to other people, right? Lately, we've been seeing that this might be a really interesting game for PoE players, because it's kind of a similar vibe, as I was told. Not that I've played PoE, but I've seen it, and it does kind of make sense. So yeah, maybe if you have people that play those types of games, maybe you can you want to do something a little bit more casual while you're waiting for the next league, right? Yeah. Anyway, see you on Monday hopefully, and yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. Cheers.